So, how we doing, family? It's your boy, Yo, and this is another episode of YoHoops. I go through every NBA game every day. Today's Monday, March 2nd, and we have a 4-game NBA card. I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and let you know what sides I like, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite game in the comment section below. Without further ado, let me get into today's games. Recap yesterday, we started March with another winning day. We went 6-4-1 on the 11-game card. The one push was the Thunder laying 9 in the first half. They ended up winning it by 9 points. Nice to start the month in that win column. We're coming off our biggest month ever, so let's keep the momentum rolling. In our first matchup tonight, we have the Houston Rockets in DC taking on the Washington Wizards. Rockets are minus 950 on the money line, and the total is 225. Off rip, you guys know I don't trust this Rockets team laying these extended spreads. They have been profitable on the road, but that's almost exclusively been as underdogs. They're 6-0 as road dogs, but just 11-15 on the road as favorites. Jabari Smith is still out with an ankle injury, so besides KD and maybe Sengun, who's scoring the rock? Obviously, the Wizards are playing through a handful of injuries themselves, but if you're giving me this many points in my back pocket, I have to take it. I'm taking the Wizards plus a 15 as my first selection of the evening. In our next matchup, we have the Boston Celtics in Milwaukee taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Celtics are minus 130 on the money line, and the total is 216.5. Both teams come into this one on the second leg of back-to-backs. The Celtics fly in from Boston, while the Bucks fly home from Chicago. We saw two opposite outcomes last night. The Celtics got the dominant win over the Sixers, while the Bucks got their doors blown off by the Bulls. I would say the rest factor is pretty even, but the level of talent on the floor is not. I told you guys in that last game against the Bulls, this Bucks run is only lasting so long without Giannis. We can't count on guys like Cam Thomas and Kevin Porter Jr. to show up on a consistent basis. I just got the news that Jaylen Brown is ruled out, but considering the line is short now and they're at home, they probably still win this one by 15. I'm taking the Celtics on the money line as my next selection of the evening. In our next matchup, we have the Denver Nuggets in Utah taking on Utah Jazz. Nuggets are minus 650 on the money line, and the total is 243.5. The Nuggets come into this one on the second leg of a back-to-back, flying from Denver to Utah. They lost the game last night against the Wolves, but it was an afternoon game, so they almost had a day off. Considering the Jazz are still without Lauri Markkanen, I want to be on Denver, but 12 points might be a little much against a solid home team like the Jazz. I lean towards the Nuggets, but rather than taking a side, I'm looking at a prop. I'm taking Christian Braun to go over 12.5 points. It's a little juiced at minus 130 odds, but that's the way I'm playing it. Cameron Johnson, Aaron Gordon, and Peyton Watson are all still ruled out, and when the Nuggets need a man to step up, it's usually Braun. He's also one of their young leaders at 24 years old, so it benefits us that they're on the second leg of a back-to-back. I see my guy stepping up. In our next matchup, we have the LA Clippers in Golden State taking on Golden State Warriors. Clippers are minus 120 on the money line, and the total is 215. The Clippers come into this one on the second leg of a back-to-back. Not much travel, but they do go from LA to San Francisco. They got the dominant win over the Pelicans last night, which we were on, so none of their guys ended up playing 30 minutes. Considering Steph is out, I lean towards the Clippers keeping the momentum rolling, but rather than taking a side, I'm looking at the total. The Clippers are a bottom 5 team in scoring. They average 112 points per game. That's not surprising, but we know where they make up for it is on the defensive end. The Warriors are more of a middle-of-the-pack offense, but since Steph went down, they're only averaging 110 points per game. I see both sides relying heavily on their defense. I think the total is set low for a reason. I'm taking the Clippers and Warriors under 215 as my last and final selection. And that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We're coming off of our biggest month ever. We went 95, 67, and 1 in the month of February. One of the hottest cappers out, but let's keep the momentum rolling and stay in that win column through March. I really appreciate the support so much. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Yo, and until the next one, I'ma catch y'all. Peace.